Okay, I want to talk about a new meta inside of CSGO that my teammates and I are actively trying to develop, right? So we kind of realized that the SG and the AUG are absolutely insane, right? And a lot of players understand how good the AUG is, but my teammates and I, we kind of realized the SG is still actually really powerful and really strong, right? A lot of players stopped using the gun. Almost all players stopped using the gun after it was nerfed really hard, making the fire rate extremely slow. Yeah, so the fire rate is much slower than it used to be, and that was kind of enough for most players to just get rid of it and never use it again. They prefer the AK, right? But one thing that my teammates and I have realized is like, man, this gun is actually really sick. It's actually really good still. Like, think about it, man. You have a gun that has a scope, right? You don't have to use it. You don't have to use the scope, but it has a scope. It literally makes it so good because you can hold angles like an op. You can get kills that you would not get normally with the AK, right? Now, what's also good about it is that the spray pattern, while most people think it's hard, it's actually so easy, right? You literally just have to pull down a bit to the left, and the spray pattern is so easy to know, guys. It's so easy to memorize. And by far the best part about it, other than the scope, is the fact that it literally tears through walls. It tears through armor. It is such a good at bullet penetration, right? Much better than the AK, much better than any other rifle, and it's so strong. And I think that, like, honestly, from using it a bit recently and using it, I think that it's something that I'm going to start actively buying when I can't get an op, right? Like, I crutch on the op, guys. Like, I am an op crutch. And if I can have a gun that has a scope, it's going to make my life so much easier. And it's something that my teammates and I actually have realized. Like, this SG is actually the new meta, and it's actually going to be something that, like, is gonna surprise people with how well it can actually perform, right? So let's look on the flip side of that. Let's look at the AUG. Now, the AUG is obviously a gun that most people already use. The AUG's obviously something that a lot of players are comfortable with and familiar with, but we're still going to use that too, and we're going to, experiment with that. But it's the same thing, guys. You can literally hold angles with the AUG that you couldn't with the M4 because it has a scope, right? You can hold longer distances. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize about the AUG is that if you're close enough, the AUG can actually one-shot in the head too, which is actually really helpful and really useful. So the AUG can one-shot in the head. It's also shorter. The gun is shorter than the A1S, obviously, and the M4, so it doesn't stick out of walls as far, which is a little tidbit that a lot of people don't understand about the gun. So I think that you already see a lot of people using the AUG, right? But I think you're gonna see a lot more people using the SG when they realize that, like, it's still good, man. It's like, it's still sick. And the only reason people don't want to use it is because of the slower fire rate. I think, like, literally the gun is sick, and it is a little more expensive than the AK, so I understand that. But man, for operators like me, I think it's actually very useful to start using that. Now, also, guys, one meta that my teammates, and especially my teammate named Gabe, has been developing is using shotguns, man. Shotguns are not used enough inside of the game, right? They give you such a high kill reward, and they can actually be a lot easier to use than some of the SMGs, and they're actually way more useful in certain situations than obviously pistols and other stuff. So I think that you might see more shotgun usage in games too, and it's something that we're going to be using a lot. So with all these things I'm talking about, you guys can actually watch our matches and see this in action. Like, we are actively doing this stuff and actively getting ahead of the ball with this kind of thing. So you're going to see more shotguns, you're going to see more SGs, you're going to see more of this kind of funny gun usage. And I'm telling you guys, like, we're actually onto something. Like, bro, you get one kill with the shotgun, you get a few kills with a shotgun, and you are rich, right? So if you're on eco and, like, you're trying to buy some guns, like, you're on half buy, I mean, not eco, you're on half buy and you're trying to buy some guns, why not buy a Nova? And I mean, even if you get one kill with it, man, you're rich. Like, you got so much money now, and you can build this bank. And let alone if you get 2 kills, 3 kills with it somehow, like it's sick, man. Like, guys, like, I'm telling you, it's actually sick. Now, last, what is the last meta I want to talk about here, guys? It's buying a taser on pistol round. Why not have the guy that's dropping utility or dropping dualies to your teammates? If he has extra money, why not buy a taser, right? That guy has no armor already. And one example of this is you could literally sit outside hut on nuke, like right above it or right outside it, and tase the first guy running out. And you went from having no armor and kind of being a little useless against the Glocks on pistol round to now you just got a free kill for your team, and just so much chaos happens after that. You guys will not believe how much chaos happens when one person gets tased in a round. Like, it's actually criminally under or overslept on how good the taser can be, and it can be really troll at times, right? Don't get me wrong, but like, man, like that gun can actually put in some work and actually surprise people with how effective it can be. And obviously, man, if you're on eco, that gun could be sick because you tase somebody running at you, and now you have an AK, right? You're on CT side, man, and someone is running at you with an AK, and you just tase them. Now you got the gun, and now you can use that gun against them. So obviously, like that, people understand the use of that. But I'm telling you guys, on pistol round, it can actually be meta. And I mean, guys, like look at the dualies. The dualies used to be something that, like, man, why would we buy the dualies? Like, what is the point in that? But then that is actually the meta now. Like every single person uses the dualies. Every like, not every single person, but like it's so common to see dually setups on CT side. So, guys, I'm telling you, the meta is what you make of it, and you can actively get ahead of this stuff by, doing things that other people don't do. So, I think that it's really important to understand that there's more guns inside the game than just the AK, just the traditional stuff that you see every single team and player doing. There's actually way more uses to some of these guns than people give it credit for. So don't be surprised if you start seeing players and teams start doing these things that I described in this video. You guys are gonna find out that it's actually really effective and something that can be worthwhile to check out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to quickly shout out, make sure to check out all my channels or all my socials. I have TikTok, I have YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I'll link them all in the description below. It helps me out so much when you guys support me over there. And if you guys really want to support me, make sure to leave a comment below. If you guys want, comment purple fan, and confuse everybody in the comments. I'll know that you guys watched to the end, and I'll give you guys a special shout out. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. You guys all take care. Have a wonderful day. Make sure to enjoy the weather we're about to get. It's about to be springtime. Enjoy the nice weather. Get outside, gamers. Do something outside. Stop being inside all day, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun. Can't wait to see all of you guys grow and succeed with me. So peace out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.